welcome to the Doghouse podcast. Something that I've decided on doing apart from music, and I just thought, with everyone on my case and telling me that, do you know what, you're more of a personality now, and everyone needs to hear your story, but not, do you know what, this is the reason for this. We can tell my story, other people's stories as well. For this episode, I've got someone with me who I would call a true friend, a legend, and someone that I've always been in contact with, I've known for years, and I've got nothing but love and just pure, like, someone you can rely on, someone that you call a true friend. And yeah, this guy is Mr. Preshus.
Oh. How much have I got to give him later?
Take a shot, bruv. Cheers, people. This is Preshus.
And we'll do the Cypriot one as well from Ayia Napa. Yamas, isn't it? Yamas.
Right. First of all,
thank you very much for the intro. I love you too. You're my brother and I love you too. Man. God bless. You've done that already.
Obviously, we're going to do what's going on now. So congratulations on the single with Wiley.
Thank you so much.
What's your look on that then? How's it going?
From what I've seen, it's been out a few weeks now, so
congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's always nice to work with people that, like, for you lot that don't know, Dogs is my brother, man. This is my brother in music and outside of music. Yeah. We've had some ridiculously fun times, this side and the other side of the pond.
We'll get to that.
But yeah, we'll get to that in a little bit. But it's always nice when you get to work with people that you got like relationships with, you know what I mean? So it's
nice,
going well.
Nice to work with Wiley.
Yeah, come on, that's my brother. I grew him, as much as it's probably known that he's a fan of mine and a friend of mine that we grew up with. I'm also the same. Yeah, I'm a fan as well as a friend of his. So it's always nice to do that. Yeah, and from what it's been out a few weeks, from what I've seen, like stats wise, it's like on YouTube at least I've seen this. I think it's like the most downloaded track of the album on YouTube, and I think it's top 3 on the album on Apple Music and stuff. So yeah, I believe it's going well. I've had some good feedback. So
congratulations.
Yeah, man. It's just thank you very much.
That's Wiley.
Yeah, big up my brother Wiley. The album's out now. Anti-Systemic. Go and check it out. I feature on there. The track's called DJ Slimzy. So yeah, man.
First of all, let's go from the beginning.
Cool.
What got you into music?
Originally,
your very first inspiration of, do you know what, I
before
want to be
anything
an MC.
To do artistry, yeah, it was just my dad really. Like, used to just obviously, my mum's half English, half Irish, and my dad's half English, half Jamaican. So I grew up with mixed music, but my mum and my dad, they sort of was listening to Soul to Souls and Luther Vandross's, and my dad was listening to ska. Then my mum would listen to old R&B and soul. So it was a mixture, but I just fell in love with music at first, obviously through them. But with regards to being MCs or...
What's your first memory of, like, I want to be an MC?
Like it...
Or your first bar?
It varies, because for me, like, with regards to the urban, like, what we're known for, like, it was Skibber. Straight up and down. Skibber.
I say that as well.
Straight up and down. Yeah. My MC side of the artistry, Skibber's my idol.
I said that as well.
That's my dog. Like, I'm talking from way back before internet and all of that. Like
90s.
Like Skibber will be on Cool FM and you have to run home with the tape and you press and record and play. If you had a bad boy one, like if you was winning, it turns itself over.
Bruv. You mad? We never had turnovers.
I was doing all right. I wasn't doing too bad still. We was getting it in. So my one was lucky. Once you record it, once the tape finishes its 30, if it's a 90 minutes thing,
you forget about it.
Safe. Press record and play. As long as you know that thing's recording, it will turn over for you. Safe. Go back playing football. Come back later with your Walkman. Get in bed.
Or walking to school.
Right? Boom. That was me. Walkman. This side, like that side, it was Skibber. Learning Skibber, hearing. Oh my days. Learning his bars. The car. Enter. Auto trader. Skibber the supplier. And Street Fighters and... Early jungle, not even drum and bass, early jungle. So Skibber is like my MC kind of
inspiration.
Yeah, I want to do that. So first of all, I was listening to Skibber thinking, shit, this is the thing. And then I really started writing myself, etc., and it progressed. Then I went on to pirate radio.
How did that work out for you? How did you get on Pirate?
Long story short, I was just listening to pirate radio. Like I said, I was inspired from Skibber and things like that. But then you start exploring the dial, and I just come across. Obviously, Cool was rated as like
the top.
That's your one extras. That's your
London's top.
You get me? We're talking 25 years ago as well. It's not. This is like there's only 3 or 4 stations, unless you're Capital 95.8.
Yeah, because there was Rinse. Cool FM,
like
and
the earlies. The earlies. There was Weekend Rush. Like you're saying, let's go to the beginning. Remember, I'm prehistoric in this.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
So if you're saying to the beginning, I'm talking Weekend Rush. Weekend Rush. Then you got your Freaks and your Magics. You get me?
Yeah, man. Rinse.
And then your Rinses, of course, and your Dejas, like. Yeah. But originally, and Centre Force. And Eruption.
Yeah.
You get me? Remember, I'm talking
hardcore and things like that.
I'm talking put the wire from your high stack to an aerial and hold it.
Tin foil.
Metal coat hanger. And try to find your tin next to the window. Find a place on your curtain that you can just quickly hook that.
That's what inspired you to start MCing.
Yeah, so it was Skibber with this side of the pond. And then obviously I used to listen to Skibber and record sets on Cool and blah, blah, blah. Then I started exploring the dial and I come across a couple other pirates. There was one that I just landed on, Breeze FM, it was called, one day.
Yeah, I remember Breeze.
It was called Breeze FM. And I just happened to just be letting it play in my bedroom. And I was with my little brother. I've got a little brother. Shout out to Brothers, big up B-Star.
Big up Brothers.
And then this is at the beginning. I thought I'm going to get his name picked up on the radio. It was them ones there.
That's like, used to phone in, didn't
07 shouts in your dedication. So I thought, let me prank my brother. So I must have put in a text or a phone. Yeah, can you big up Preshus? Can you big up Brothers? I said, Brad, listen. Yeah, and he must have heard. Yeah, big up Brothers. And he was only like 8 or something at the time. Yeah. His face dropped like.
I know, because
that's me they're talking about.
That was the thing. Even when I was growing up, and I used to get a shout on Cool FM. You had that tape, and you used to find out where it was, play it, and go.
That's me. Yeah,
got a shout, bruv.
Because we're talking about so far back. Because there was no colour mobile phones. There was no, you know what I mean? There was no Google. There was no internet. What World Wide Web?
There was a phone box number or your mate's number that you.
There was a phone
remember.
Box or reverse the charges or you're on pirate. You know what I mean? How you mean?
1471.
Technology what? Technology is your TV and your microwave room. You mean about new phone? No. Yeah, there's no mobile.
That's one thing that these young.
We're talking generations back. We're talking decades back. You know what I mean? Yeah. So from then, but then with the urban side, it was obviously Skibber. And then when I found this Breeze FM and I'm getting my brother's name bigged up, rare, then I heard, they're looking for people, blah, blah, blah.
So this is how it all started?
This is the original.
Go on.
Yes. Yeah, so I've got my brother's name bigged up. Yeah, boom, he's had his name bigged up, blah, 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 blah. Then I'm just listening and like, yo, we're looking for rare, send it into Tick, blah, blah, blah. Or call us, or blah. So I must have called them, yeah, boom. I can't remember if I sent them a tape or if they just invited me or so. Either way, I did all right. I must have sent them a... Can't remember if it was I went there to do the guest show or if I sent a demo or something like that. Them times it was send us a tape.
Yeah, of course.
So I can't remember if I sent them a tape or they just said come through. Either way, I can't remember. But it was like X Factor process kind of. Apart from you fill out your application, you know what I mean? This was early doors.
That's it.
So boom, I've applied wherever, however it was. And then obviously that's how I got into it. So I ended up starting on Breeze FM. Long story short. And then from Breeze FM, I was on Breeze FM, blah, 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 blah.
But this is what I remember as well, that you might have forgot. Was you with an MC called Tech?
Yeah, that's coming forward a bit more.
Go on, tell us.
That's coming forward a bit more. But from the Breeze FM, so then I was on Breeze FM. And then I was on Breeze FM doing a show one day. And while I was doing the show, the phone rang.
Randy?
Nah, before that. You know what I mean?
You
quantum leafing, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
What's it called? Iggy. Iggy's not a fact.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think, obviously, but
yeah. So from Breeze FM, I'm on the show. 90s. Yeah, Preshus. I've just started first year too. I'm 15, 16. I think 15.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Hello, is that Preshus? Yeah. This is Roger.
Yeah, that's why the Randy coming because I knew subliminally. I knew. Yes.
Guess what? I'm so young. Yeah. I don't know who. Okay, big up Roger. Yeah, big up Roger. Yeah. Roger owned Magic.
Yeah.
Roger was a DJ in the Bubbling Crew. The Bubbling Crew was Roger, Mystic Matt, and DJ Yankee.
Yeah, mate. Old school.
They was like the dream team, of today's day.
Yeah.
Like they was kind of like the first kind of crew that I ever knew anyway.
Yeah.
Or a collective.
Because in them days,
it was either you're a DJ or you're a DJ and MC or you're an MC.
DJs were bigger than MCs in them days, weren't they? Really?
DJs are still bigger than MCs now.
Probably, yeah,
no, because if they ain't playing music, what you spitting to?
Cool.
But we'll get there as well. But
yeah.
so yeah. Anyway, it was Roger. Then, do you want to come on Magic? I'm laughing now because even though I'm 15 and I'm young, I didn't really know who Roger was. But I know Magic is like you play football for your school, then you get into Newham or Redbridge, whatever. Then you get scouted for West Ham or Man U. Now you're Man U. Now you're getting scouted for England, and you're like, yeah, all right, mate. Like, I don't believe it.
This don't happen.
Yeah. So long story short, then I got scouted from Breeze and went on Magic. From when I went on Magic,
that's when it all went for you.
See you later. Yeah.
What was it like when you first went on Magic?
Like
your first set on Magic? Because to be honest with you, like, if you do not know who you are now and what you've achieved and what you've done, because that was when everything first off, because I even me, yeah, used to listen to Magic because of you. I knew what Magic was, but then when I heard of Garage, they used the Creeds, the PSGs, and I used to like, I was a bit more of a, like you, Skibber, Shabba.
Yeah, because I appreciate you saying that, to be honest.
You've got you coming
do you know,
with the flow.
Yeah, do you know why I appreciate you saying that? Because at the kind of time where, like I said,
you was different.
Like, yeah, but it was a weird time as well because, like you say, Jungle was the thing.
Yes.
Skibber and Shabba, and then on Rinse it was Riddles and Itcher. I become like a boxer. I know Riddles and all them, man. Don't think I don't know about the Rinse, man. And then remember, that's my family as well. So I used to bounce from Call to Rinse. And Wiley was a Jungle MC.
Yeah, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Millimeter, strike, bada one. Yeah, and exactly, you already know.
Rico.
And Maxwell D.
Yeah.
Are you street life? I get harder and come on.
Maxwell, Cool School,
and Rico,
Storming.
Exactly, and Nicky Slim Ting.
Yes.
So this is what I'm saying.
All of our boys.
Our family, exactly what I mean. But we're talking, again, remember, the people that don't really know from then, that all they're hearing us say is Wiley, Maxwell D.
Yeah.
They don't know we're talking about Jungle, bro. We're not talking about Garage or what you know now.
Yeah.
We're talking about 25 years ago.
We was all kids.
Nicky Slimting, now you say Nicky Slimting now, people say, the guy that made The Intent. Yeah, he's a director, film director.
This
my brother
was one of the first ever kids on Cool FM.
Like he's the
Maxwell.
Thank you, Nugshot DJ, my brother, and we'll get onto that as well. Yeah. And he was my DJ in his connection.
Yeah.
See what I mean? It's so generational. Yeah. But then so then I went on Magic. Then when I went on Magic, we're talking them times there. It was some random flat in Hackney, or here's the address. Come on your own.
It's always going to be Hackney or Canning Town.
Well, yeah, because we was from East and predominantly. Other than Freak FM or Delight FM or Ice FM, I think.
Yeah, Delight.
Or Upfront as well, and Freak. Other than them, everything was East. Magic, Pirate Radio predominantly that I knew, other than the big ones. Like the bigger ones, other than from what I knew was East based, was like Upfront FM and Delight FM, the So Solid ones, and you know what I mean. Yeah. And then Freak FM. Other than and Ice FM, they weren't really West London sides, but. Other than that, it was mainly like Rinse, Deja, Magic. Yeah. Like Cool FM was even predominantly, I think, East and North based.
So how was it for you when you first come about and you're coming with this flow that no one's ever heard of, and you're getting booked, I suppose, probably because I know the scene as well.
Well, like I said,
how was it for you at that age?
This is what was weird, because I think I was like 14, 15 when I went on Breeze. Then I went on Magic. I was like 15, 16. Yeah. And then once I went on Magic,
I mean that can be hard being that age, because I see it in Devlin as well.
Yeah, but see, fortunately, this is clever. This is what I mean. Fortunately for me, in our generation, we didn't have the technology or the peer pressure or that. Now, Justin Bieber, for example, was signed from playing the guitar, singing someone else's tune on a guitar in his bedroom, and Usher saw it on YouTube. Like, we couldn't do that. No. There was no YouTube. What? Internet. Google. What's Google?
What got you where you was pure talent.
Then you was either, if you was an artist or an MC back then, you're either in the clubs or on the radio?
Playground.
You're in the no. I mean, as in within the industry or the pirate or the. You're either like how you earned your stripes. You was either what dances you playing at.
Yeah.
Or what radio you on.
Yeah. 100%. I know.
Facts. That's it.
Yeah.
There weren't no others. If you're a footballer, who do you play for? How many goals you score?
Chelsea.
Like now,
are you in the A team?
Right. No, but now back then, like that's what I'm saying. Even same like football back then. What you're a striker? Who do you play for? How many goals you score? Now it don't matter about that. I could be a striker. I don't score, but I set up every goal. Like now, there's different avenues to things. Back then, it was very black or white, and I don't mean race. I mean there's no grey area. You're good. You're bad. You're here. You're there. Like, you know what I mean? It was quite cutthroat. So then, for me, I think it was fortunate where there weren't really technology. I'm doing my thing, innit? If you like me, safe. I'm 14 or 15, bro. I'm not even really allowed to be nowhere. Yeah. So I didn't really look at it as a pressure. Like, when I went from Breeze FM, then I went to Magic. I remember once I went to Magic, my first main DJ was DJ Styles, Large Up Styles. He was like the backbone. Him and Crisscross was like the backbone of setting up the aerials and the transmitters and everything.
What was the crew you was in as well?
Supreme Team. Yeah. This is what. So first I was with Styles. Then me and Styles was doing our thing. And then obviously I done guest shows first of all with Roger, because Roger had a bubbling crew. And then I linked up with Styles. And then me and Styles done our thing. And then it progressed a little bit more. And then I was doing me and Styles' thing. And then Swirly and Starkey was like, yo, let's do a thing. Or I think
Starkey?
Swirly and Starkey, yeah.
Big up Starkey.
Yeah, that's my dogs. Come on. Yeah, so then that's where Supreme started. So then I must have linked them through Magic, being Magic family. And also Kai. MC Kai as well. Big up my brother Kai.
Kai, love.
So when I first went on to Magic, the first immediate MCs that I have ever known. Remember, I've just come from Breeze, so I'm now Sunday League. Just been signed to Man U. So now I'm in the changing rooms. Yeah, I've heard of MC Kai. I've heard of Jasper,
Starkey,
and Starkey. Like, not as in they're massive in the industry, but they was on Magic. That's the big team.
That's the team.
Yeah. Like, I might not have known them, or they're not like Drake or like Skeppy, but
you know they are. And
when
you're aware.
I was aware of them. Remember, I'm 14, 15. Yeah, I've come from Sunday League to now I'm in the changing rooms with names I've heard. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm like, cool, wicked, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. Then we progressed. Then Supreme was born. Me, Swelly and Starkey just clicked. Supreme was born. See you later, volume 2. Next level. Now, at that point, it was us on Magic and Heartless. Yeah. I think we're on either Mission FM or Freak.
We used to listen to you as well.
Yeah. At Supreme times, Heartless was either on Mission or Freak. The only 2 crews that I ever known was Heartless crew and us. That was the only collectives.
Yeah. In them times.
Until
you got the other.
And then you come forward and you got Page to Go and blah, 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 blah. But the first, from my recollection, from when I come through puberty and come into this, I'm talking 14 from my journey.
We're talking early 90s.
My journey anyway.
Early 90s,
my journey. 94, 95. I hit the clubs in 95. I was 15. Man. So then in my elevation, this is what I mean. Crew collective wise, it was Heartless and us, Supreme. Supreme started getting mad. I'm still 15, 16.
Yeah, because you blew before Heartless.
Me, Swirly and Starkey are kids, bro. Like,
I know.
Now, anyway, Supreme started doing well. Magic started doing events, obviously, he's doing stuff. Now I'm in Powerhouse in Stratford. Yeah, I'm 15.
I will say
16.
one thing, Harlequins.
That's a little bit further,
Stop
but still
hats.
Magic. Yeah, right, exactly. So starting off...
And I was there watching.
First of all, I started performing in Powerhouse in Stratford. I think I was 16 or... I was in Rokeby. I was 16 or 16. I think I was 16 because I remember one of my first bookings, I walked into Powerhouse. I'm thinking, I'm 16. Yeah, how the hell, what am I doing there?
Club EQ and all
like,
that.
I'm not even... Before that, it was EQ.
Yeah.
It was Powerhouse first.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm walking in there and I'm hearing... We're giving you, bring it, blow away. And I'm like, whoa.
It's Creed.
Bro, I'm 15 or 16. There's big Notting Hill Carnival speakers. And I've got, bring it in. Like, I'm shivers, bro. Shivers from head to toe.
Sun City style.
I'm in a club. I'm going to school in the morning, bro. It's 4 in the morning. I'm 16.
That's it.
So then anyway, I think I remember it was PSG and Creed and Timmy Magic. Timmy Magic on the decks. Sick.
How did you feel?
Scared.
Pure nervous.
Legs locking all day. But then at the same time, in complete euphoria.
Yeah.
Like, imagine
happy as well.
How would
mixed emotions?
All right, here it is. How would you expect a 9-year-old walking into Disneyland to feel?
Yeah.
Cool. They know they're going Disneyland, right? Whether they are old or too young or too old to be there is irrelevant because they're walking into Willy Wonka. They're like, whoa, like euphoria,
everything
scared,
you dreamed of,
nervous. I'm excited. What do I go on first? What don't I go on? You know, like
what was their reaction to you when you come on as being a kid?
From what I can remember, because remember this is a long time ago,
sure.
not that long ago. I remember Slip and Sliding was kind of my initial.
You can still do that now.
Yeah, but from my recognition, that was like because at the time I'm like 14, 15. I think Creed and them man must have been 20s to 30s, or Creed's got big dreadlocks. I'm garden gnome, bro. I'm a garden gnome. I'm a 2 foot nothing. Slip and slide, like I had people coming up to me. This was another one that got me as well. Like Bang to Rights, people would come up to me.
Are you Preshus?
Yeah.
Because them days you had tapes, so you didn't know what they looked like. And it was like...
It was...
When you know them, you look for them, but then they don't look like what you can see from afar away.
The thing that was so amazing about that, there's a few things. You're clever because you clocked it, yeah? It was race, it was age.
They didn't know you was white and so young.
Yeah, even though I've got mixed origin, fundamentally I'm obviously I present as white, but they thought I would be irrelevant of white, black, mix, or irrelevant of that. Are you Preshus? But you're not black. Like, you know, because they'd hear the soul in me singing or irrelevant of colour or race or where you're from. Doesn't matter.
Music hasn't got that.
You've got soul or you ain't. You know what I mean? Whether you sing rock, whether you sing drum and bass, whether you sing... Don't tell me you're a blues singer and you sing like that because, I'm a blues singer, come to my... Blues where? Like...
You need a hard, powerful voice to be a blues singer. Because now you're dealing
from
with
the way
trumpets
from
and
the
things
artist
like that.
where I'm... They heard like soul or emotion, and they was raw, like irrelevant of age. But
how did that feel?
Funny, but I was appreciative as well because it's like, ha.
How did your ego get?
It didn't because I was too young. I'm 14, 15. True. I'm still buzzing, bro. I'm playing everywhere for nothing.
How did you take it then when you walked home that night or when you got home?
I think for the first, in all honesty, from the progression from Breeze FM to Magic, from Magic, now I'm in a club when I'm still going to school in the morning. Yeah. From that 6 months, from Magic to the club.
A lot can happen in a year in a music career.
This is what I'm saying. That 6 months, I don't really think I had a reaction.
Didn't have time to acknowledge or...
Just raw. Yeah. Like,
you don't get time to sit back and look at it.
We're artists now. I'm 41 years of age now. I was born in 1980, bro. I'm a fossil.
Right. This is when you need another shot. My man said he was 14, yeah? And he just said, I'm 41.
Yeah.
God is good. Still here with a single with Wiley.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But my point is irrelevant of age or
have your shot, mate. Welcome to the Doghouse.
Right. My point is, like, I could elevate the level from the level that I'm on now, whether you say underground or as an artist, or I've got a tune with Wiley or rah. If I elevated from now to my level to a Drake level or a by everyone's mama house level, I can still be amazed at that now, at my age. If you ask me the reaction that, when you first bought your mama house, how did you feel?
It's proud.
Yeah, I'm saying it's the same as you asking me how did I feel then. Because it's age irrelevant. Like, I don't know if that's...
It is and it ain't, because when you're that age, like I didn't get the luxury of blowing when I was that young, because I think my career started when I was like...
Okay, wait, if you don't mind, I'm going to interrupt you. In my opinion, I didn't blow. I've not blown. How have I blown?
I was coming to watch you when you was in Stop Hats.
Cool, but I've not blown. In my opinion, I haven't blown. I've not bought.
Because
I've not bought my mama house yet.
Yeah, no, because
I've not blown until I bought my mum a house.
this is another thing about pirate radio in them days. You don't know how big you are.
Like, I might have gained recognition. I've not blown. I've still not blown now. I'm nowhere near nowhere. I ain't started yet.
Because this is something that these, like the new era now, if you put something out now and they write your comments, that's your initial reaction of how your music proceeds. Like, but then you had tapes, so you wouldn't know.
There was no visualization.
Of course, until you go to a rave and go ba-ba-bye, ba-ba-bye, with a bit of bass, with a drum, with a watch.
Yeah, and then irrelevant of whether you was from this side of the pond, that side of the pond, young, old, small, fat, thin,
and then
whatever.
you go, fuck.
People would go,
shit.
Oh, shit, that's that guy from Red Tattoo.
Yeah.
Then they'd come up to me and go, oh, you and then some of them would be like, raw, you're not black. Raw, you're not. Raw, you're a kid. Raw, you're. Yeah. Remember, I'm 14, 15, 16 in an over 18 environment. So I'm younger than everyone, bro. But then at the same point, I'm lighting the roof. Slip and slide. You know what I used to do? Slip and slide and listen to vibe.
And everyone's singing it. It weren't even just that. It's that ba-ba-bye, mate.
Yeah, but
that's the MC thing.
But with regards to how I felt at that age.
For me personally, that's what got you. That flow, the stuttering flow.
Initially,
it was, and then you could see in time MCs doing it.
Yeah, initially I think like this is what it is, from Breeze FM then to the Magic, then to the Powerhouse, then Slip and Sliding was born, and after Slip and Sliding it was more bubble bye, and a little bit more singing and the P, the R, and I combined singing with spitting and flow. So
now you've become an MC.
Yeah, ideally it's known in the garage industry I was the first singing
rapper,
spitter,
MC, sort of. This is what I will say, because this is another thing.
But
you changed the whole spectrum of garage.
I appreciate that. But then just to when you, like, going on to when you're saying, like, for me, what birthed that was my inspiration of just listening to Skibber and rah, because this is going back one level. Yeah, if we go back one step, this side of the pond it was Skibber, the other side of the pond it was DMX.
Because you're American.
I love music, innit? I love I love soul. I love drum and bass. I love fucking banger if it beats, bro.
Mine was
I don't give a shit. I don't care where it's from or where it originates. If it bangs, innit? Like, if it gets me, it gets me. Yeah. So DMX, that's my Walkman to school. That's my Walkman home. When I'm bored of hearing when I'm bored of hearing some. I've heard every album. I've got every album. I know every bar. I've fucking remixed every tune. I've done it. It's safe. I know how many names he says in certain songs. I can fucking say them on rotation. Like, I might as well have wrote them. Once I'm like, all right, fucking hell, give him a breast now. Yeah. Then I'd switch to Skibber. But it's either DMX or Skibber. Yeah. So then for me, if you break them down as an artist now, when the chat about flow,
different channels of MCs, isn't it? But
they're very different.
Still inspirational towards your.
They're like this though. But remember where I've got my inspiration to where I progress, how I become as an artist. Yeah. My inspiration, whether it was this side of the pond or that side of the pond, drum and bass or hip hop, their flows like that. But you get what I mean?
What I will ask you is, where did the singing come from then? If you can listen to DMX and
because where my mum and dad was always soul to soul. Luther Vandross, Marvin Gaye.
Yes.
So I've got.
What about Tech? Right. How did he come into the mix?
Right. So then, that was. Now it's kind of the right times. Yeah.
Magic.
So progress from me doing the clubs, Powerhouse and rah. Then we progress from that. Then Supreme Team. From Supreme Team, we're doing our thing, and then obviously I'll start meeting other people in the family. Magic family. So Supreme Team are doing our thing. Then we start meeting other DJs that are on the family. And there was a DJ called Slimline 001. Yeah, on Magic. Christ, Slimline 001 and MC Wonder. This is MC, yeah? Shout out to Wonder and Slimline. These are Magics.
Old school.
And DJ Reaper.
Fucking
DEA. These was the Magic.
Proper.
You know, like when you watch a boxing night, you've got, not no disrespect to the undercards, because everyone has to start somewhere to progress.
Yeah, of course.
But you know, like when you watch a boxing night, you have the undercards and it builds up to the main event.
Of course.
You have to...
You got to think of all the record labels and all the other thing, like Public Demand and all them
so
sort
you had
of people.
You had like people that was on the station, then you had the standouts. These was like the standouts that I met through the family. And then...
Where did he come from then, Tech? How did you meet him?
Slimline and Wonder, I met them as through Magic Family. Long story short, Slimline was married to Tech's sister.
Was he Chinese? I heard he was Chinese.
I believe he's Filipino descent. I'm not too sure.
I heard it. I've never met him. Never met him.
Filipino
always
descent, I believe. Irrelevant anyway. So yeah, he was also from Stratford. He lived in Stratford as well.
That's where you're from.
Which is, I'm born and bred in Stratford. Not for many years now, but yeah, I spent 23 years in Stratford. Yeah. So we was affiliated via
friends,
where I live,
music.
Extended family and music. That's how we, kind of got acquainted. But yeah, so then it evolved now. So then the Magic, so then it's the Supreme thing. Then from the Supreme thing, we was doing the Supreme thing, but then also the Slip and Sliding was kind of elevating so well that I was fortunate enough to be doing my own thing, as
Bring
well
someone
as
in with you.
No, as well as the Supreme team on my own. I was doing Supreme, then I was just doing my thing, and then where I linked up with Tech and through Stratford and through family, it kind of just become a code. Yeah.
After Magic.
Yeah.
And then you've done your own thing, performing every week, doing the Garage Nation.
Yeah, from Magic, from Magic I went to Deja.
Where did it come for you when you see the transition of UK Garage turning into Grime? And then you met other MCs like myself.
Wiki question.
Wiley,
it's a wiki question.
And everyone made the transition of being drum and bass to garage, but then it didn't work out for people like...
Right, wait, I love you. See when I said we was on the phone yesterday before we did this? Spud me, I love you. Stop. Yeah? Remember I said this? Right. Because you done that just then.
Yeah.
Wicked, I want to answer all of them, but I'm going to forget them. Because you dogs, you zillared me just now. You me.
How did you feel when the transition?
From when I left after Magic, then I went to Deja. Yeah. It was kind of the Deja era.
Yeah.
Now you're going to spud me again because you know where I'm going to go now.
Yeah.
Is where the answer to your first it was the Deja era.
Yeah.
Is where I realised.
When everyone else got involved, i.e. Randy. And
yeah, it was still garagey, but then it was a little bit more grimy. But it was,
the bass come in a bit more because garage was more snary.
So let me throw your question back at you in order to answer you, please.
Yeah.
When would you say, from your memory, because I definitely smoke more than you, you've like calmed down more than me recent. Would you say, because you say you used to listen to me from Magic and along, right?
Yeah.
When would you say, could you kind of remember on a rough one, was I from Magic to Deja? East Connection days.
The whole, how it changed, how did you feel about it?
Roughly what sort of year would you say I went from Magic to then you was thinking, oh shit.
Oh, Magic Deja,
oh shit, P's not on Magic no more, he's on Deja now.
2000.
Yeah, when you kind of heard me, he's not on Magic no more, he's on Deja now.
2000, 1999.
Cool, so now let's say around then, because this is why I asked you.
Deja.
2000, you're probably bang on. Thinking about it now. Do you know why you're a don? I'm going to spud you again. Because...
Do a shot.
Because, like, you're probably bang on.
I know,
because
trust me.
Deja days, it was like...
Because I was there with you, man.
By the time I left, this is now, it's our era, right? This is where we get personal.
Yeah.
Clever build-up, though. But from the Magic to... You're laughing. Watch, it's clever, you prick. You don't even realise. From the Magic to the Deja bit, yeah?
Yeah.
That's now... In that transition is when Pay As You Go's come out.
Yeah.
Right?
OT.
We get a bit serious now, innit? Look, say again.
You see me smiling?
No, them two letters.
Yeah.
What you just said.
OT.
Right. Pay As You Go's come out. Right? Now, organically, there's a transition already.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying. How did you feel about that?
And you said, in all honesty, I embraced it like it was my next child.
Yeah.
Because I was already on the fence of that artistry.
Yes, because you know
I rap, I sing, I spit anyway. You kind of feel me?
You wasn't like them. That's what I was trying to get at.
Right. So for me...
you were so different.
for me, it was a breath of fresh.
Garage MCs.
For me, it was a breath of fresh air because I
this
already
is something
sing
that
rap
wanted
and
to do,
I like mixing it up. Who said you can't put pineapple on a pizza? Yeah, I put pineapple on pizzas. Some people like it, some don't.
So how did you see?
It's a tomato is my point. You feel me? Like, who says I can't? When did you become Jesus? Like, so for me, I embraced it. But early page ago, so yeah, 2000s, early 2000s.
Yeah, mate.
For me, you know why I said you hit bang on the head? Me and Slim Ting. We got Slim Ting, my G.
We got Slim Ting.
He had there was a record shop in Roman Road called Rhythm Division.
Yes. Historic.
Thanks. If you don't know,
if you don't know music,
what are you listening to this for, please? Bye. Yeah.
Go away.
Then after that, Slim Ting, I don't know if you knew, there was another record shop on Myland Road called All Star Records.
Yeah, of course.
That was Slim's.
Yeah, I know. You come out of Myland Station, do a right. Walk down Bosch.
That was Slim Ting.
Bosch.
Then off the back of that, Slim Ting was already a DJ from Cool FM, as we've said, with Maxwell. Yeah. Now he's evolved a little bit. Now he's starting to produce. So now he's created Slim Ting recordings.
Yeah, right? Yeah, and he released a couple of...
prior to him releasing Slim Ting recordings through the shop, it was called All Star Records. All Star brought out a couple of things. I've done a track called Dirty Cash.
I was just going to say, you brought out that song called Dirty Cash.
2001.
Done really well, didn't it?
That you did bang on time right now.
Yes.
At the point when we brought out Dirty Cash, this is going a bit better than we thought. Shouldn't have said that loud. I was thinking aloud. Watch why. Garage. Now 2001, slight transition. Page go about. Dirty Cash comes out.
Sort of thing,
Dirty Cash, I want.
Yeah.
Who done the grime remix of Dirty Cash?
Who?
Right, Dirty Cash come out on a vinyl.
Yeah.
At that point, to get in the charts, you had to sell 5,000 units.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, we sold 4,000 something. Worse, 4,900 and something. Something stupid,
but that's still good.
Watch, on the vinyl.
That's still good.
You know you got A side.
Each.
You know you got A side and B side.
Yeah.
A side was my one.
Yeah.
Instrumental of my one.
Yeah.
Other side was the next one. And a Wiley mix.
Ah, gotcha.
Right.
That's when it gets political.
No, this is where the evolution comes.
Gotcha.
The Wiley mix
was getting played more.
No. In the same week that he made my remix of Dirty Cash. Money talks.
The Wiley sound.
He made Eskimo the same week. Ask him.
Yeah.
It's the same sounds, bro.
Yeah.
It's the fucking birth of Esky, bro. I don't even think he knew that. But I know that. Do you know why I know that? Because I heard...
You heard your remix.
Do you know the reason why?
Obviously, after that, he's
but now
released.
watch the stupidest thing that got me though. This is what I'm showing you. How you could be a fan of someone, right?
Inspirational.
He's already the sickest MC from Jungle that I know. Struck my 1, 2, 3 in the meter. Now he's. Then I heard.
I'm surprised he wasn't on call.
Watch.
I know he was on
then
call, but
watch.
I mean, like big.
Watch. Mama always told me the boys like
The Cole's Groove.
Watch. I didn't know he made that at this point.
What?
At that point, not now. Hello.
Yeah.
At that point, now I'm booked everywhere, innit?
And you're spitting to that.
And I'm telling to DJ, you got that tune, cuz. I want to step aside on it, bro.
Come on, bro. That's the original intro, sorry.
You know when it...
That's the original.
I'm waiting for doom.
I had the remix.
Bro,
we had the remix. See the original? There was only
you know,
few made.
Yeah, but then... Take you to the crib, 5 sons, wanna be the dum. Yeah, safe, slipping. So that, right, at my point,
legends.
When I'm not, I don't know, man, watch, at that point, I'm in the clubs. I know, anywhere I play, I sing slip and slide in, see you later. I'm only 16, I'm not advanced enough to know how to work the crowd and shit yet. But I know, see that tune? I don't know what it's called. I'm marking DJ.
But you know how it goes.
Hey, mate, watch. Hey, mate.
Play that.
Have you got Mama always told me, Mama? What's that? Have you got that? Dun. Play that. Because I know. Play that.
I know the feeling.
When you play that, slipping, I'm like, safe. I'll see you later.
Because I had the same thing with Wookie, Storm. I just used to know the record label. I used to know.
Right, watch. But at the point, watch. This is the beauty why I'm showing you, yeah? At that point, I didn't know Wiley made that. Yeah. Nicole's Groove. That's garage, cuz. That's not grime.
course it is.
Anyone tells me Nicole's Groove is grime, delete me, please.
Have you heard the remix?
Whoa, wait a minute, watch. As far as I know, Wiley's an artist before that. Yeah. Then he's a drum and bass. Cool, he's always sick. He's always been sick. I've always been a fan. He's always been a friend. Talented guy. He can talk bare shit. He can rap bare shit. He can produce bare shit. He's a gifted guy. Yeah. He's a creative guy. Whether you like him or you don't like him, you know him. So he's done bits. Period. Yes. Good or bad publicity is publicity.
Yes, that's it. That's where, because
if you're known, you're known. You don't know. I don't like. There's loads of people I don't like, but I know them.
I know, but with Wiley.
That means they did something. Yeah. Hear my point. It's marketing. Watch. Hear my point. So now, I just know Wiley as producing Nicole's Groove. Boom. Then I'm telling DJs, Mama always. Then someone goes, oh, what Wiley's tune? What? I'm like, what you talking about, bruv? Yeah. Nicole's Groove. Mama always told me. So you mean, yeah, that's Wiley's tune. Yeah, what are you talking about, mate? Wiley made that.
Same thing. Same thing.
Nah, I'm gassed. I didn't tell anyone. I'm just thinking, raw, my G made that. So now, fast forward a little bit. We bump into each other in the manor. Rah, rah, rah. Dirty Cash comes out.
Remix it.
He's like, yeah. Now, me and Slimting are talking, rah, 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 we need a remix. So Wiley's like, let me do it. Say fair. Because I now know, I've heard Nicole's Groove. I'm like, you please do it, you prick.
That must have been when I was in the dairy.
So hear what I'm saying, though. Now, by this point, I didn't know Wiley could produce before Nicole's Groove. I didn't know that. I just know he's a mic man. Like me. What the fuck about you produce what? You're fucking, what are you on about? You made Mama safe. Yes, mix my shit. Yes, please. When I got it back, that Mama, Dirty Cash, I want. Research Dirty Cash. It's called what? Anyone who hears this podcast, El Nino, yeah?
I know.
El Nino, featuring Preshus, Dirty Cash, Wiley remix. You might not find it on socials because it's like
you'll find it.
You might not, bro.
Someone will probably have a vinyl.
Regardless of that, you know what? No, watch the thing. Forget about. I'll show you that after I've got it on my phone. It's calm. Do you know what? Furthermore, no, for the sake of this thing, watch what I'm gonna.
We know.
No, I just want to show you the sound because this is important. Watch. It was the same week, yeah, that I'm telling you, man made Esky, bro. Yeah. Like that's where the Esky sound.
And this is something that I will say as well. Like, do you know what? Like, I know a lot of people say, and Wiley gets a lot of credit for being the originator of grime. I don't actually think that he's the creditor for grime. There was a lot of people involved that made grime where it is.
Correct.
You've got G, Wizbit, Slim, Johnny Cash, Wookie. Who else was there? There was loads.
Right, just here. What does that say? Because they can't see. What does that say?
Dirty Cash Wiley remix.
Yeah, I don't know if you lot can see that. Yeah. So this is like the you're not going to hear it properly. Yeah, but.
Rob, I know exactly what instrumental that is.
Just hear me.
That sounds.
The Esky sound, yeah. Let me pause it. Now remember Eskimo, yeah? Here again.
I can hear it.
Right. Let me go to the drop. Go back a little bit in the build up. What sounds are they, please? Right.
We know.
The beauty of it is, I got goosebumps. Wiley, you're my brother. I love you forever. You already know. Like, bro, I heard. So we done Dirty Cash. It done well. The garage one. Wiley, we said I'm gonna. Bro, I heard that. I lost my shit because I'm like, see how I say I like belly, like I like soul, like regardless of genre. If you're gonna play me something, make my hair stand up. Like, I don't care where it's from, who made it, if I'm gonna feature on it or not. If you're gonna show me something and you're passionate about it, it needs to punch me in my face in some way. Be it emotion, be it have belly.
So what happened?
That was the first thing that I ever heard, regardless of the Esky sound, right? In the same week I heard that, then I heard Eskimo. So in my opinion, that was where I started to see transition, is going back to your question. This is where I see the transition from garage to more grimy, right? But then there's variation, like, I don't, like the when people say the transition from garage to grime, I always sit on the fence with this one because I'm quite biased because I don't think you should categorize it. I just think you should say music, bro.
I do.
Wait, sorry to interrupt. Hear me 1 minute. Oh, no. See, but then that's subcategorizing now.
But grime isn't.
Hear me. All right, please hear me. I half agree with you. You should categorize, but like fucking A, B, C, and D, bro. Drum and bass, jungle, garage,
grime.
Yeah, but see how it gets political, because then you could say also house. All right, tribal house, minimalistic house, fucking acid
house.
House
is house.
Soulful.
House is not grime. Grime is grime.
No.
When you hear a grime song, it's fucking grime.
Right? Is there different variations of grime?
No.
What are you on about? No. How is there not?
How could you say there's different variations of
Do you
grime?
want to right now?
What?
Right. Have you, Gets. Has Gets got a variation of grime? Gets, I love you. You're my dog.
Big up Gets.
What, Gets doesn't do variation of music or variation of genre.
Because he's an artist.
Right. But in grime, he'll have a grime tune that will smack you in your face. Yeah. Then he'll have a grime tune that you could put your kids to bed with.
Yeah. So it's still grime. You just said a grime tune that puts your kids to bed. So it's still grime.
But I said variation. There's different. You're saying, all right, if someone says to you, what's a grime tune? If I say to you,
you just hear it.
Right, but grime, stereotypically, would you expect it to be loud? I'm coming at you.
There's always, with grime, there is always a bass, a nice strong bass, and
all right,
snares.
You're a mic man, yeah? Mm-hmm. As an artist, and you're my mate, so we could talk without really finishing sentences.
Yeah.
I'll ring you up, Dogs is P. Got a grime tune, I want you to write for it. That's what I said. In your head, without hearing the tune, are you expecting it to be like a...
No, I'm expecting it to be when I hear it.
But I'm not telling you that. I'm just saying, all I've told you is a grime tune. I want you to write for it before you come. You're not allowed to hear it. It's P, it's your brother. Yeah. I want you to feature on a grime tune. It's 140 BPM. Write to it, meet me at the studio. Yeah? That's your terms of the thing. How are you expecting the sound of the track to sound? Not like melodies. All I've told you is I want you to feature on a grime tune.
I just think grime has a big outlet.
Right, but I'm
very
saying...
big outlet.
But
if I doesn't have to sound a certain type for someone to say that's grime, because grime, like you said,
right,
what does it sound? And me and you could argue about it, but as a collective, grime is one sound, and like you say, no, it ain't just one sound. No, it can sound like that, but you can put them all. It's fucking grime. At the end of the day, it's grime. Like when we're listening to props, don't give me all that.
Large up props on the camera, by the way. Yeah.
Is that grime?
Is what grime?
What he played us.
Explain to the people so they know.
No.
Long story short,
Props
is my dog. He's on the camera, right? He's a producer as well. Before we set up, while he was setting up, he played us some of his productions. They're cold. I'll fucking spit on all of them.
Would you call that grime?
I would call it.
I wouldn't. See, there you go.
Do you know what's
it's
the
beauty?
Right, wait.
It's
Do you know
grime,
what?
It's drill.
Whoever, I don't know who edits your shit.
Is it drill? Dan.
Okay, can I have a go real quick, please, my brother? Thanks. Spud me.
I'm going to shave your fucking...
Can you do me a favour, yeah? At some point of this, edit in even fucking 6 bars of one of the tracks. Agreed?
Yeah, and then let them comment. Comment if you think it's grill. Grime or drill.
Right, stop.
Grill.
You answered yourself.
We're gonna make a new scene. It's called grill.
See, I love you already. This is my point, right?
It's grill.
Props. If you agree with me, put 2 fingers in front of the camera. Right. When I said I like your production, it's because you mix up your sandwich. Yeah. It's not one genre.
Yeah, you said
it's subcategorized. Man will make a fucking grime beat with a drill bass and fucking Shaka Khan's fucking strings, bruv. Yeah. And however you laugh, because that's a mixed up sandwich, yeah? You can't really categorize it. You can say, it's got a bit of fucking grime, it's got a bit of garage, it's got a bit of trap, it's got a bit of fucking two-step, mate. It's got a little bit of a fucking... Right. If you're saying it's got a bit of this, a bit of that, you're subcategorizing, yes or no?
No, I'm not, because in my head, I'm thinking
That is not grime. Do you know
Right, what is it then? You have to. All right, what would be the elements of drill?
Grime and drill.
Right, what created? So where did drill come from? Would you say hip hop, cross rap, cross grime?
Because drill was made without the grime element.
You've done your shot.
It's more of a rap thing. Drill is more of a rap thing.
I'm going to ask you again. Drill is the foundation of drill, as in music, from the elements of hip hop, rap, and grime. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, agreed?
I would, yeah.
Would you agree?
Yes.
Thank you. About drill.
Yeah.
Grime now.
Grime is drum and bass, hip hop, and influences from.
If you don't say garage, I'm throwing my headphones down and leaving.
Our side of things, which what I was going to say was UKG.
Thank you very much. So,
which is two-step.
Right.
Two-step. Yeah, but I'm
whoa.
thinking
No.
thing.
Do you know? Whoa. Drill, I love you, you know. Drill is like grime, hip hop, and elements, like what we said, yeah. And then grime is, in my opinion, house and garage, R&B and hip hop, and reggae and soul inspired.
Yeah.
Because like everybody knows, grime was birthed.
What is drill inspired by then?
Drill's inspired through hip hop, rap, and grime, but then grime is inspired through hip hop, rap, and garage.
Complete different sound then.
Yes and no, but if you plant a seed and the flower grows, it has to have a certain biological path. Yeah. If there weren't garage, you wouldn't have grime, because grime is a more hood variation of garage. Yeah. Once grime was born, I bring you flowers and then fucking Eskimo dance.
Who do you think?
Do you agree with that first of all?
Yeah.
Because there was like the garage era that this is another element, yeah? What I find beautiful. Fast forward 10 years of the magic, what I'm saying, and the Deja things, now Garage Nations and that. Yeah. I still slip in, slide in. Now I do PAs and I do everything else. Yeah. I still get now people. I'll show you now. Someone messaged on my Twitter, I think, yes. Is that the old school Preshus? Now, bro, like, are you the old school Preshus from like 1960?
What should I be, mate?
Are you like,
the new version of him?
Is that you from like 1964? Like,
yeah.
Yes, bro. But is that the old school garage Preshus? Is what I used to always say. Are you garage? Are you like slipping sliding? I do like slipping sliding.
Oh, leave it out, mate.
No, I appreciate.
I'm getting paid.
But I know I appreciate. This is what I'm saying. But even me as an artist, it does my absolute Sweden. Yeah. As much as I appreciate it, people come up to me. Can I have a picture? It's mad now. Watch.
Yeah, it's nice.
We met from Napa, right?
I know. I'm going to get to this as well. Wait there 1 second.
Right, go on. Am I stepping now?
Give me a tour story.
From what?
Anytime, any era. What's one of the most maddest things you've ever seen?
What, sitting here now, being with you? How can I not think about the ghetto, bruv, and tacos, bruv? How can I not sit here with my brother? Like, right, now, going back to the beginning.
No. Explain why. I've just asked you a question. Answer it. Why is that the maddest time in your life?
Let me talk to the people then, right? This is why. It's not the maddest time of my life, but it holds a very special place in my heart. Man. And I will take it to the grave with me. And beyond.
And I'm very proud of it as well. I got tears in my eyes.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I'm here, because I love you to your bones, bro, the marrow in your bones. So, going back to the beginning, I met this fucking problem, like, properly in Ayia Napa. I'm a fossil. I've done 12 plus years in Ayia Napa, as in seasons. This club, that club, with Heartless Crew, So Solid, EZ, and beyond. I was present when the Dizzy stuff happened. Like, historic shit, bro. I'm moss growing out the rocks, cuz this is... So then, long story short, I'm in Napa. And people that I'm affiliated with, we are sitting there and we're going out for dinner, becoming mates and blah, blah, blah. I heard of Dogsy's name as a mic man on Rinse. Never met before, but I've heard him. He sounds like a little problem. Cheers, by the way.
Yeah? Sounds like a problem.
He sounds like a problem. Unorthodox flow, fucked up Eminem, had a fight with a British pit bull, and this come out. Like, you know, like something catches your ear. Like I told you, belly. Something to grab me. Don't care whether I like it or not. It's irrelevant of whether I like it or not. Grab me, though. Make me notice you. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Fortunately, I noticed him because it was so unorthodox. It was like, I still don't know if I like it or not. because it's that off the wall. Some of it I love, some of it I don't like because I can't get my head around it. But I love that though, because it's so unorthodox. It's you.
You never
So,
know what you're gonna
so to
expect.
the whether I like it or not, fuck my opinion.
Yeah, man. And that's what I've always thought. Fuck that. I don't care what no
Who
one
gives a
says.
shit whether I like you or not? I noticed you. Some people like Marmite. I fucking can't stand it. But who am I to tell you don't eat
Yeah,
it?
that's it. Yeah.
You can't please every motherfucker, right? So now, boom, we've met each other. 3 people that I was rolling with Napa. Where I'm from Stratford, he's from Dagenham. I got close to people from in between our origin, where we live out there. We was both extended family of the people that we come acquainted with. Even though I heard him as an artist and I was a fan. So then through our mates, big up Casey and big up Paulie. I have to big them up.
Paulie the G.
Paulie the G and Casey, my dog, Ayia Napa family. Me and Dogs got acquainted.
Rio Ferdinand.
There you go, Vin Diesel. Where I already heard of Dogs through the music side, then we was affiliated from being told that we're affiliated through where we live. I was performing, was it Bazaar Bar?
Yeah, man.
Bazaar Bar in Ayia Napa, if you've not been there, is like the hub for, before we go to this club, everybody's going
A
here.
warm-up show.
Yeah. And I mean everybody. Everybody.
The ice.
The artists, yeah. Everybody's going to Bazaar Bar before they go to wherever they're going. So now, and I was the host of Bazaar Bar. So then Dogs is coming with our friend Paulie, and Paulie's like, P, this is Dogs. And I'm like, Dogzilla. Here. Yeah, I spotted you. Then I said, what?
Yeah. Go on, bruv.
Here's the mic. Come on. Boom. What was that, 2001? Early doors, right? From then, I fell in love with him. We've had stories, all right? So going back to the story, bro, we lived in an area in Ayia Napa. It was Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, everyone's nuclear bomb, hashtag #6. Yeah. Yeah, you laugh. We used to sunbathe on the roof. This place was beyond hood.
Mate,
Like, you've got crackheads and areas that you wouldn't leave crackheads in. Bro, this was... We called it the what?
Ghetto.
It was called. And Cyprus is my second home. Bury me there, bro. It's beautiful, beyond beautiful.
Listen,
Bro.
I want me to tell you a story, yeah? Because I know he's not going to, because he just carries on, yeah? I remember one time, yeah? He went Dogs. Getting low on a bit of dollar, yeah?
Are you going to tell them about nicking fags?
Bro, he turned up with about fucking 1,000 fags in this big, wrapped up in this big towel. Yeah?
Right, let me wait.
I went, give me the towel.
Just so, just
fuck the fags.
Just so you
Give me the
wait.
towel
Just so I
because
don't sound
ain't
like
got
we're
a
on Crime Watch. Yeah. Remember, we're 16, 17. Bro, we're 16, 17 then, right?
Oh, don't, man.
16, 17.
I was alright because I'd just come off of a big move. So
Just
I was
hear me though.
alright.
Watch. We're
Alright,
16,
money.
17. I'm 16, 17. Right. I'm in Napa. I'm buying everyone
killed
shams.
me.
I don't care about nothing. I still live with my mum and dad. I'm 17, fam. If it all goes tits up, bless. I get on a plane. I go back to my yard in Stratford. Mumsy's got me. I'm 17. I'm not old enough to care. I'm not old enough to care. There's no responsibilities. I know now, 17-year-olds and 18-year-olds, kids have kids now. And the world and the demographic has changed and evolution's done a lot. But them times there, we are like the Flintstones. Like, you're known or you're not. So I'm 17. I got hungry. I'm going out licking the souvenir shops because I'm running in a place, got my ped outside. Yeah, you distract him.
You know why? Because you got influenced by my boy Paulie.
Yeah, well, I'm from
My
the
man
hood.
used to go on the jewelers
Bro,
in
remember
the
also I'm
Cyprus and come
Stratford,
back
bro,
with
yeah?
diamonds.
Also with Stratford, innit? You can take us out.
Stupid.
Bro, we was going out. This is true. Stratford, dang, you from the hood. You can take us out the hood. You can take the hood.
Treating Cyprus like
Me
London.
and Paulie was going out licking fag shops, yeah, and going around the corner selling it to the competitor. But yeah, anyway, forget all of that. Then me and Dogs come acquainted. So then we come acquainted and stay acquainted through music, right? And like from Ayia Napa till now, and
It's been a journey, man.
it's been a journey, you know what I mean? But
brilliant.
then from after Pay As You Go era, then there's been East Connection. Then from East Connection we've evolved. Then there was you and Devlin and OT crew.
I know, man.
That we still evolve. I'm like
Do you know
27
what?
years deep.
The wickedest thing is, you're still here.
Thank you, man, and God bless, man. And we're still here. I'm 27 years deep.
Do you know what?
My album Evolution is out now on all platforms. You can search
Speak.
for that. Yeah, Evolution is out now.
Where? On what?
Everywhere, every platform.
Every
Apple
platform.
Music, Spotify, everywhere.
What's it
Evolution.
called?
It's called
Evolution.
Evolution. Yeah.
And under as PRE or
Yeah,
Preshus?
Preshus, Evolution. It features MC Creed, MC Neat, Vapor. There's a few features. Also on the Friday the 15th of October, which is in 2 weeks, I'm doing my first headline show. Big up my brother Wiley's there as well. It's at the Igloo. It's Eski Dance Live presents Preshus and Friends. If you got me on Instagram, it's at official_p.r.e. Ticket links in my bio. Gonna be doing live PAs of the Wiley tune, a track on my album with Neat, stuff with Smasher. Big up Smasher. I wish we had more time, man.
I was just about going to say, do you know what? Maybe one day we're going to. I was just talking to him. Maybe one day you come up again.
I would be honoured, man. And do you know
we'll
what?
Get like a group thing going on with loads of us.
I got to pick up my Rewind UK Radio crew as well. RewindUKRadio.com. I'm a co-owner of that. We'll do a part 2.
Yes.
I want you to come on the radio as well. There's so much love. Thank you for having me. I know we're running out of time.
We love you.
Big love.
Let's go.